Hey y'all, Hallsguide Diecast News, and I have another case unboxing. This is the final case for Matchbox. This is either the X case or the F case if you want to follow the old way of labeling these. Either way, it is case number 6 for Matchbox for 2020. So final case here, we're going to open it up and see what's inside. Alright, first one out of the box, 1968 Dodge D200. This is a carryover from the previous case. Now, for the most part, here in the last year or so, Matchbox stopped having carryovers from one case to another. Every case was unique, but it looks like maybe because we're at the end of the year that we are going to see some repeats. But next up, Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. This is a convertible Porsche in all white. And I notice you see the Mattel symbol down here at the bottom, so the card art looks like it has changed slightly. On the other one that came from the last case, that was not on there. So slight change we're seeing there. And then next up, it's the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. So this is a police version of the Ford Explorer. And it's got a trailer hitch on it, which is useful because Matchbox does create some cars, or some trailers that are standalone vehicles. And here's the 15 Mercedes-Benz G550, and this is a satin blue color. Really cool satin blue color on that. And just a cool casting. Another repeat from the last case, it's the 2019 Jeep Renegade, which is a new casting for 2020. Speaking of new castings, here we go. This is the 20 Jeep Gladiator. This one doesn't have any doors. It's the truck version of the Jeep, new for 2020, so brand new casting. Big off-road wheels on there, and no top, just the roll bars there on the top. So wide open there, wide open, ready for some fun. That one's sure to be a hit, as is this one, another Jeep, the Jeep 4x4. Jeeps are always popular with collectors. A lot of people really into the Jeeps. And this is another cool one. Matchbox does a great job with Jeeps. And it may be kind of hard to pick this up on the camera here, but this is more of a pearl white. It's got a little bit of sheen to it. It's not just a flat white color on that. And another repeat from the previous case, it's the 33 Ford Coupe in yellow with the moon eyes logo there on the back. And another new model, new casting. This is the 2020 Corvette C8. This is the mid-engine Corvette. And you can see the engine there through the back window. I believe this is the first mid-engine Corvette that they have made. Really great casting. Love the lines on that. Kind of looks a little bit like a stealth fighter jet. Here's the back. Shares some design features, especially from the back with the Camaro. But that's a great casting. And here is the Toyota Prius as a taxi. It's got the little taxi light up there on the top. It says ride share on the side. Toyota Prius. All right, we were talking about trailers, and here is the MBX trailer trawler. And this is in National Parks livery. So may not be appropriate to go with that Ford Interceptor we saw in the police livery, but I'm sure there's some National Parks vehicles with trailer hitches that this would go well with. And you notice it's got a boat up there on the top. I think that comes off too. And here's the 65 Land Rover Gen 2. This one's got tan wheels on it. I don't really recall seeing these different colored wheels on Matchbox. They may have, but we've seen this more and more with the Hot Wheels, and now looks like maybe it's making its way to Matchbox. There may be some that I've just forgotten about, but this is the 65 Land Rover Gen 2. It's got Safari graphics on it. And it's got some gear up on the top. And here is the Chevy K1500. Looks like a late 90s, early 2000s Chevy. You see the lights there on the front. I don't remember exactly what year they switched over. It says Z71 on it. And 4x4 on the back. Trail hiker. Okay, and another carryover. This is the LEVC TX taxi, all electric taxi there in black. Also a new model, new casting for 2020, and another. Here's the Polaris Slingshot. These have gotten really popular on the roads around here. I live in an area that has a lot of hills and windy roads, so we see a lot of people with these. We'll see them in big groups come out with the Polaris Slingshot. And the 63 Austin Healey Roadster in all green. And here's a new casting. It's the 1956 Powell Sport Pickup in yellow. It's a cool 50s pickup. There's the cart art. Kicking up some dust there on the farm. It's got a yellow bed. Not sure, a red bed. I'm not sure if I like the red back there mixed with the yellow. But yeah, that's a new casting for this year. It's a pretty cool one. Unique, not something you see a whole lot of. And here's the tin Ford Animal Control truck. And I think this is what everybody's been waiting for, the 2018 Bugatti Divo. Bugattis have been so hot lately in diecast. Mattel lost their license with Bugatti for a while, and the interest in those really picked up with the early to mid 2000s Bugattis they had made, skyrocketing value on the secondary market. I haven't even looked at this one yet to see what this one's going for, but I know secondary market wise these Bugattis have been really hot. They're hard to find. They don't stick around on the pegs for very long, but that's a really cool looking car. It's from the Coastal series. I like the waves there in the background. It's a really nice card art. But that one's going to be hard to find for sure. And here is that 62 Mercedes-Benz 220 SE sedan. This is number 100 in the set, and it's a special edition. I believe we saw this in the very first case of the year, or maybe even, it's a 2020, but it may have even showed up at the end of 2019 in one of the last cases for 2019. But here it is again. So it's been a while since we've seen this one, but I guess they're filling in the case with whatever they can. Wouldn't have minded another Bugatti instead of so many holdovers, but maybe they're gonna do holdovers again for the first case of 2021. And here is the 1933 Plymouth sedan in blue. And an orange Mazda MX-5 Miata. Bright orange, really nice. Matches the Matchbox orange there. And finally, it is the Geo Rescue with some jungle graphics on it. Maybe that says Jungle Guides, but with the molding there on the door where the graphics are, it makes it a little bit hard to read. And that is the Geo Rescue. Kind of has a Hummer type look to it. Okay, the final Matchbox case of 2020, and I'm gonna say that that was the best one of the year. Really liked that one, even with all of the holdovers. It was still an awesome case. So let's take a look at our new castings here. We've got the 1956 Powell Sport pickup. Really cool casting. It's got a lot of space on it for anybody that may be a customizer. Got a lot of room to work with there. The 2020 Jeep Gladiator, another sure to be popular model to join the long line of Jeeps. We'll save the best for last there. How about that? The 2020 Corvette C8, but also a really awesome one. I still think the Bugatti may be the best release of this year, but this Corvette is definitely among the tops. The 2020 Corvette C8. Really sweet Corvette there. And the 2018 Bugatti Divo. 2018 Bugatti Divo. I think this might be the hottest casting of the year for Matchbox. Maybe some people will disagree, but I think this one's going to be super hard to find. We'll pay attention and try to get some secondary market information on this one and kind of see how it shapes up on the secondary market, but I have a feeling this one's going to be hot. All right, and as always, a giveaway. So I'm going to give away the 2019 Jeep Renegade, a new casting for 2020, and the 1968 Dodge D200. So to be entered in the giveaway, you need to do three things. Make sure you subscribe to Hallsguide Diecast News on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on the latest in diecast. Give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down in the bottom letting me know what you thought about this case. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you find what you're looking for. And as always, thanks for watching.